Hey all, what is up? My name is Kieran. I am an illustrator and a graphic designer. Today I am cutting out some stickers for my little booth for the farmer's market. Here's another one. I'm not going to show you them all right now because we would be here all day. But anyway, I'm just going to sit here and possibly say whatever comes to mind because your bitch is stressed out right now. I'm a senior in college now, and I just have a lot going on all the time. I've been trying for a really long time to share YouTube videos about my life, but most of the time I film and edit them, and for some reason, I just change my mind at the last minute and I never post them. So, weird of me to admit that right now. Hopefully I post this one. Okay, I better start cutting these before I yap too long right away, but I just want to show you what I do a little bit because I sell these cute little stickers like at the farmer's market and the little craft fairs that I do just here in town. And people look at these and they pick one up and they go, oh, that's cute, and they don't really realize the work that goes into it. I draw these in Procreate and then I print them out on sticker paper just with my regular basic home printer. I've been selling them at the farmer's market, and this is actually my third year going into it. Very exciting. So once I print them out on the sticker paper, I actually have to cut them all out by hand with regular old scissors. I also sometimes use these tiny sewing scissors that are like extra sharp. I'm mostly just using the big scissors today. Oh my god, I am getting lost on tangents. Okay, I was gonna show you how many I'm doing. So I'm cutting these all out by hand. I have spent actual whole days doing this. The last year I actually spent 3 whole days where I didn't work, I didn't go to school, I didn't like do chores or shower. I literally just spent entire like 12-hour shifts cutting out stickers for 3 days in a row. Like, I went insane last year. I worked really hard and I made more than I did during my first year of doing the market, which is awesome. It's actually been so validating and fulfilling to be making any kind of money like that from my art at all. It's really been truly amazing, and I really hope that I can eventually get that number to a level that is that I can live off of. That would be essentially the end goal. I don't want to be rich or famous. I mean, if I am, I'll take it, you know. I am a senior in college. I've been reflecting a lot about the person I was when I first started, and I have really come a long way. And it hurts to say that, honestly. Like, you know, right now I just feel like life has been really hard, and I'm just doing my best. Like, I don't even feel like I'm doing a good job. I just feel like I'm doing my best. But I am doing a good job. Sometimes just doing your best is all you need to do. I used to be so extremely anxious like 5 years ago, but now that I know I'm anxious, I kind of know how to cope with it a little better most of the time. I am yapping today, okay? Deep breathing is good for you. It can be very difficult for me to just force myself to completely stop and take a breath like that. I have ADHD, and sometimes the ideas just flow so fast that I like get keyed up, just jumping from idea to idea and not slowing down ever. If I'm feeling out of control, like maybe I just need to 1, 2, 3, breathe with me, you know? Isn't that a saying that like parents use or something? I've been through so much in my whole college experience. It's been really, really difficult, and I really didn't expect college to be so hard. You know, I thought, like, I'm good at art. It will be easy. I'll just do what I do normally. It hasn't always gone that way. And the other thing, too, is I didn't expect life outside of college. I didn't expect all that to be so hard. In the time I've been in college, I've changed a lot as a person. Life has changed me. My partner was in a really bad car accident. Long story short, he survived and he's okay today, and we're all very grateful for that. But it was really bad at the time. And then my dad died in the same year, in 2022. I once tried to make a video after my dad passed away, like a year or maybe a year and a half ago. I tried to make a video for my YouTube channel saying my dad died, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that because I don't even make videos that often anyway, so why do I need to make a video about saying my dad died? And at the time, I just didn't feel like I had anything to say about it. I just was explaining how broken I felt. I think that's a good way to put it. You don't think about losing your parents when you're 20 years old. I'm 21, and I'll be turning 22 in June this year. And my dad's dead. Yeah. Like, sometimes I just have to say these things to myself to make it real. Gone back and forth through the different stages of grieving, and I still find myself back at denial some days, even though I know that he's gone. I've gone through a lot for someone my age, and I get told all the time how mature I am for my age, and, you know, how I've really been through a lot and I should be proud of myself. And some of these mantras I do try to take in to myself and like absorb, but doesn't make it easier. Here, let me pile these all in such a way that you can watch my progress, you know? I am having like severe artist block when all of a sudden, like, I have dedicated time that I can use to pursue stuff. Like, I just have so much stuff on my mind that I feel like I don't even have time to think about like making good art. And it's the most frustrating thing ever. So anyway, I've been really like actually stressed out about that. And all of a sudden I'm going into market season. I'm like, oh shit, I have to like restock my stickers and stuff. I have to do all these things when I've been like grieving for so long and not able to make stuff. I've been very occupied with thinking about my life after college because all of a sudden I'm here and I've been through all this shit and I'm gonna graduate college, damn it. Like, I'm gonna get my BFA and I'm gonna be a fucking illustrator. I really want to share this time of my life somehow for the artists that want to start and go somewhere, because there's a lot of videos online where people seem to like have it figured out, and through my time in college and my experience beginning to sell my art, it's not just that I've magically made it one day. Like, I wouldn't even say I've made it anywhere. Like, I'm literally just doing this like farmer's market, which, I mean, it's not tiny, but it's not necessarily huge either. So I just want to say that you can make money off your art, and you probably don't even have to go to college, although I will say that college really has helped me gain a lot of experience and drawing knowledge that I never would have tapped into otherwise. I have been really enjoying college. I am scared to leave. I do like what college has like provided for me. It is so much work though, so I'm super done with college. On one hand, it's sad that I have to go, but on the other, I am like so ready to be done with school. Oh my god. off into the great beyond, you know. I think my plan is after college, after I graduate with my BFA, I'm going to apply for internships, and I'm going to pursue going to art conferences and conventions like Comic Cons to network and sell my art, get my name out there, and figure out how to get a job that way. I will make an Etsy shop. I decided when I was 5 that I was gonna, like, do or die, I will become an artist. And, like, I'm not kidding. Okay, well, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Like, I always knew I wanted to be an artist, but okay, let's say when I was like 12, okay? I said, do or die, I will become an artist if it's the last thing I do, and I will do whatever it takes to get there. Like, I'm fucking gonna be an artist because I cannot see myself doing any other job. Like, this is what I love and this is what I want to do. So here I am. Things are a little bit more real now. Now that I'm selling my art for the first time. I'm about to graduate college and it is time to chase my career. You know, like at the beginning of the race, like they have a stoplight signal the beginning of the race. I feel like the gates have just opened and they said, go. And I'm like, okay, let's go then. Fuck. I'm doing my first Comic-Con in Boise this year. And I'm so terrified for that to happen. I really hope I do well. And I really hope it isn't too overwhelming and that I still feel great about it, like I do about selling my art right now. And that's happening in May. And right now it's February. And I haven't really thought about that. I've just been living in the moment and not worrying about it, or at least trying not to. So we recently adopted a new kitten. And it's been like raising an actual toddler. I mean, obviously I know that is not comparable, but you know what I mean, right? Like they go through like the stages of growing up and you have to like take care of them and make sure they don't eat things off the floor that they're not supposed to and stuff like that. He's already getting so big. Like I really feel like a cat parent right now. I'm not even going to talk about the state of the world right now, okay? But I'm not very happy with what people are creating for the people in our society. It all feels so heavy sometimes. And meanwhile, I'm here like, I'm just trying to chase my dreams and like survive. I've been listening to a lot of new music lately. My first favorite artists ever was Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, and they were both my first favorites. I really wanted to be like Katy Perry when I was maybe like 10, 8. And then I fell into the emo rabbit hole. Okay, so it started with Kesha and like Avril Lavigne. Oh yeah, there was also a dubstep phase. And then I discovered My Chemical Romance. I still love them to this day, to be clear. Like, not just because I've changed as a person doesn't mean I don't still love My Chemical Romance absolutely to death. No pun intended. Emo, rock, grunge, classic rock, all through high school, and being goth and stuff, and being rebellious. And then I moved away to college and I worked on my mental health a lot, learned a lot of things. And here I am today and I feel like I'm a lot happier than I used to be. I don't like feeling like I've moved on from emo, but I really have. I just don't want to narrow down my tastes like that. I am multifaceted and I'm allowed to like emo bullshit, but then also be colorful and have other interests. After my emo phase of music, thinking about other types of music to maybe listen to, I went back to my dubstep phase a little bit, but then I found electronic music that fit my tastes better. Dark EDM, Like rave music, that's what I'm saying, like a rave. More recently, I've tried, just real quick, a bunch of other genres of music, including folk, rap, let's say like girly pop, 70s, maybe like indie rock or something. I've done a lot of music exploration. It would be easier if I was actually looking at my playlist. I have no idea if I want to stay in this town or go somewhere. I feel like I don't want to stay here, but I don't know where else to go in life. Like, I want to live somewhere else, but I don't know where, and it's kind of really overwhelming to imagine trying to save up and move somewhere else right now. Like, we just really can't afford anything right now. I guess maybe if I won't be so busy with school, maybe I could work like 3 days a week and then do art the rest of the week. The goals are so vague right now. Hang on, I think I should write some of this down because I just spend so much time alone in here in the studio, and I feel like people need to know the madness that goes on in this room with me trying to make art and start making a career for myself. Just fucking winging it. Just look up the market I want to go to, look up prospective vendors, and find an email or a form or something, and then just apply, and then just go, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess everybody does this, right? But it feels so unbelievable now that I'm doing it myself. Okay. Goals. Okay. And I know that they would tell me in school that good goals are measurable, obtainable, and specific, right? That's what they told us in school. Yeah, okay. What do I want to do? I want to start my Etsy shop. I want to, in the next 5 years, I want to make a certain amount of money from my art. I want to get an internship, job, something. Let's say get an internship or a job. Get an art internship or job. Actually, I lied again. I want an illustration internship or job. I want to decide where I want to live and live there in the next 5 years. Decide where I want to live and live there. I'm really hoping that means somewhere other than Moscow, Idaho. Really somewhere other than Idaho in general, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna put that one. My goals for the next 5 years are 1, get an internship or illustration job. 2, decide where we want to live and move there. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. What else do I want from life? Goal income for the next 5 years is to make $10K a year from my art, okay? I feel like that's a lot, okay? By 2025, I want to have made $50,000 from my art. Goal income, $10K per year. Total, $50K. Maybe I'm being like way too optimistic right now. Okay, but it is a good goal. So I'm just gonna leave it and hope for the best. I think I need to set this down and continue cutting out some stickers right now. Continue to think of something. Here, let me just show you this for right now. Goals for the next 5 years. Thumbnail. Okay, yikes. I gotta stop doing that. Come on, bro. Someone needs to stop me right now. This is why I never post my YouTube videos. I may be about done with the cutout stickers and yap time. Feels good to vent about my life right now and update things. Thank you for watching, hanging out with me. Follow me on everything. If you want to support me, you can get commissions. I post a lot on Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram. I have all the other social medias, but I don't really use them, to be honest. Thank you all for watching. Check out some of the other stuff that I do, and have a good day. Bye-bye.